Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Chris Johnson. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. For the first time in 70 years, Congress is recognizing and honoring the historical significance of Miller versus the Board of Education. In 1952, a black mother named Louise B. Miller sued the District of Columbia on behalf of her son, named Kenneth, and other black deaf children. They were denied admission to the Kendall School at Gallaudet University because of segregation. The children had to drive miles outside the district just to go to school. The courts ruled in favor of Miller. That ruling led to the construction of the Kendall School Division II at Gallaudet University in 1953. And historians say Miller's court win ultimately led to the groundbreaking Supreme Court decision in Brown versus the Board of Education, which desegregated all public schools. I got a chance to speak with educator, Black Deaf author, and the founding director of the Center for Black Deaf Studies, Dr. Carolyn McCaskill, for her perspective on the resolution bill, which is currently being introduced in the House of Representatives. The resolution has to pass both the House and the Senate, but it has not been introduced in the Senate yet.
Hello, my name is Dr. Carolyn McCaskill, Director of the Center for Black Deaf Studies and Professor of Deaf Studies at Gallaudet University. I would like to thank, with the support of the President of the D.C. Area Black Deaf Advocates, Christopher D. Johnson, Mr. Takano, Congressman from California, and Ms. Holmes Norton, Congresswoman from D.C., for submitting the Resolution Bill number 96. That bill recognizes the historical significance of the 70th anniversary this year of Miller versus Board of Education of District of Columbia. I was appointed by Gallaudet University President Cordano several years ago to co-lead with Dr. Elizabeth Moore to overview the Louise B. Miller Pathways and Gardens, a legacy to Black deaf children. If this bill is passed, it will be a historical moment. I am so excited because it provides positive impacts to DC residents and the Black deaf community across the U.S. If the bill is passed at the House and Senate level, this bill will share with the world the rich history of Black deaf culture, community, and language. With the support of Congress, this has an impact in many ways. improving Black deaf students' self-esteem, and seeing improvement in student engagement in the classroom, enforcing better policy changes by including Black deaf voices and promoting more employment opportunities. For more information, see our website at the Center for Black Deaf Studies at Gallaudet. Thank you.
The city of Uvalde is livid over surveillance video from inside Robb Elementary School on the day 19 children and 2 teachers were killed by a gunman. The 4-minute video was released to the public by the Austin American-Statesman before parents and family members of the victims got a chance to see it privately. In the video, you see the shooter inside the building walking down the halls with a semi-automatic weapon. The newspaper removed the audio of children screaming, and no children's faces can be seen. But the sound of gunfire can be heard. Then minutes later, police enter the building, but then retreat and take cover instead of rushing to help the victims trapped in classrooms. The newspaper also published a second video lasting nearly an hour and a half to its YouTube page. Texas authorities plan to release the video this weekend. Officials with the newspaper defended their decision to release the video, saying they did it to bear witness to history. White House health officials are issuing a dire warning. COVID-19 is mutating again. And health officials are urging Americans to do more to protect themselves to prevent another wave of hospitalizations. In addition to encouraging people to mask up again, White House officials say they're working on a plan for a second vaccine booster for all adults. Right now, second boosters are only authorized for people who are at least 50 years old or immunocompromised. Have you noticed something a little different at gas stations near you? The national average for a gallon of regular gas has dropped by about 30 cents. According to AAA, a gallon of regular gas is averaging about $4.68. Analysts at AAA say falling oil prices are helping make fuel less expensive. And the good news is the price of gas could drop even lower in the days and weeks ahead. Whew! Hey, all you coffee lovers, make sure your local Starbucks is open before driving there. Starbucks announced it is shutting down 16 of its stores in different cities due to safety-related concerns. Six locations will be closed in both Seattle in Los Angeles, 2 will be closed in Portland, 1 store will be closed in Philadelphia, and 1 in Washington, D.C. Company officials say they have received multiple in-store reports where staffers say drugs are being used by customers and the general public on Starbucks property. The stores will be shut down at the end of the month. The company is also making workers feel safe by offering active shooter training and other types of training. If you recall, back in April, billionaire Elon Musk announced he was buying the social media company Twitter for $44 billion. Well, Musk sent a letter to Twitter this week saying he wants to back out of the deal. He claims Twitter is withholding information about the company. Twitter immediately filed a lawsuit against Musk to force him to buy the company. Some analysts say Musk only wants to terminate the deal because Twitter's shares have gone down since the deal was made. Shares for his company Tesla have also gone down. Regardless of the reason, the deal is now likely heading for a very long fight in the courts. Normally at a dog park, you see dogs of all shapes and sizes playing and running all over the place. But check this out. This is what happens when you put a bunch of introverted dogs together. Nothing. A couple of Sweden shot this video showing a bunch of dogs standing like statues, standing as far apart as possible. All of them avoiding eye contact. Someone posted on social media that they look like a pasture of cows. The hilarious video has gone viral. Weird, right? Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. And a reminder, the Sign1News Saturday virtual show team is taking a break for the summer, and we will see you soon again in the fall. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading over to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. You can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.